think it's been a beautiful day so far. And I hope we're all enjoying ourselves. Okay, first I'd just like to say what an absolute pleasure it's been to actually finally meet Anise. I've seen Anise on Skype a few times and heard lots of stories from her, but it's beautiful to actually meet you in person. So that's been a great pleasure. And it's been great to find out what a lovely person you are as well, Anise, which unfortunately makes me slightly feel guilty when I feel I have to disclaim what you've married into. As I'm going to go on to describe the various attributes of Mark and make him a worthy marriage partner, allegedly. So before I begin the character analysis or assassination, I'd like to draw attention to the wedding in Indonesia. Okay, so the wedding in Indonesia, I wasn't unable to attend, but I mean, I'm sure you've seen the pictures on Facebook. It looked beautiful, great setting, and amazing ceremony, and I think the pair of them look thoroughly beautiful. I mean, they're really, really great attire. I mean, they looked like kings and queens in kind of traditional Javanese attire. So I thought, I mean, they both look great today, but how can we get some regality here? We're a monarchical country as well. How can we capture this? So I kind of thought, and this may even lead to some, I don't know, royal role play later on. But I'd like to present them their first wedding gift, Anise and Mark.
We have to put that on with
Let's see if that makes tonight interesting. I know it's a bit incestuous, obviously. We're in Cornwall, so.
Cereal.
Okay, while we're doing wedding presents, because I am feeling generous, I would like to present another wedding present to you both. Again, which I think has perhaps some cultural significance to your union. So, I'm going on a slight tangent. My rather noisy little 3-year-old boy, but I'm sure you have all become acquainted with this afternoon.
Is that yours?
I'm afraid so.
I'll give him as a present, James.
Loves going to the zoo, so we have annual membership and we virtually live there. But bizarrely, his favourite animal there is not lions, not penguins or monkeys. He loves a civet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, a weird civet creature. So it's just like a little cat, but it's kind of nocturnal. And I think he kind of likes it because you don't always see it. Anyway, the civet's actually a very important animal in Indonesia because its diet and digestive system make it responsible for some of the world's most expensive coffee. It's a real luxury product. I mean, this is expensive stuff. So civet coffee or kopi luwak
Yes.
is a luxury product, okay, that basically happens by the palm civets hunting out the best coffee beans. They select the best, only eat them. Some of them in digestion makes them taste good, I guess. And they secrete them. And ready for human consumption. I guess probably after a wash. But I thought, what more fitting a wedding present could I get Mark and Anise than some kopi luwak? But unfortunately, I work on a fairly tight budget. So, I thought, how do I get around that? I thought, well, I'm going to take a DIY approach. And so I basically created some. I passed this morning. So if you guys would like to enjoy. And I'll leave the rest on the table for anyone Sorry. Okay. Again, before pledging the case for Mark's legibility for the role in hand, I wanted to consider compatibility of a happy couple. I know they both share very similar passions, cooking. Yes. Put that one in there as well. Yeah, travelling, food and cooking. Although I think Denise probably cooks slightly quicker than Mark.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Almost the same.
Where Mark promises a meal, you normally get it at midnight. However, though, Mark's quicker at consuming the food, so I guess there's a balance there. However, differences in relationships are obviously also important in maintaining balance and equilibrium, keeping a sense of yin and yang, maybe pasty and nasi goreng. So it's been great to see that Anissa's got great qualities of positivity, goodness, and this will kind of counteracts Mark's kind of general negativity. Anissa's very clean, tidy, hygienic, well-mannered, well-presented, well-mannered, good-humoured, and Mark's Mark, you know. Anissa's very giving in nature. Well, Mark prefers to take. Well, he's always been either so. Now I think it's perhaps the time to examine Mark's, how he measures up to his husbandry duties. In virtual comments, we're going to start with romance. Okay, so I remember my 16th birthday party, and we had a barbecue in the garden. I had a few friends over, and Mark was kind of just around in the garden, lurking with a sort of sense of mischievous intent. And a couple of girlfriends I'd invited to the party had taken solace in a little play shed that we had in the garden, and we sat in a bit of girl talking there, I guess. And they sort of gasped in horror as they saw Mark appear to the door and locked them in. Sort of dropped back with a sort of devilish grin on his face. So I did have some concerns that this might be a sort of future dating technique. But thankfully he hasn't changed his name to Fritz, and he doesn't know the Junjun, so I think we're safe. However, on a nicer note, Mark does get dating in conventional ways, and I know that Mark actually proposed to Anissa, and as Dave mentioned, in a very romantic way, where he actually got the cast of the circus and the show to actually bring him up on the stage and bring Anissa up on the stage, and you make most of us normal men look pretty bad, so yeah. Another important character, I think, a good husband is to be perceptive, emphatic, and sensitive. As a married man, I know women don't always say perhaps exactly what they mean. So it takes kind of the art of a code breaker or a detective to understand what's really required, which might be a problem for Mark. But, I remember after a long night out in Bangkok, Mark walking back from Nana and getting stopped 3 times by the same policeman. Now, Thai police aren't shy of a little corruption here and there, so a sensible person might have realised a bribe was in order. But no, Mark continued protesting his innocence, and I think they probably just took pity on his obliviousness. So my advice to Anisse is, if you have a message for Mark, don't hint it. Give him orders and commands. That's what he needs.
Very true.
Yeah.
Very true.
Another attribute Mark definitely will be able to deliver for Nice is financial security. Mark's very canny with his pennies. Whenever you take Mark to a shop, there's always items that pop in a trolley, and when you question them, oh no, I'll get them after. But a bit like Houdini, you get to the tills, Mark's done a disappearing. So, I shouldn't joke, Mark has a very serious memory problem as well. He always forgets to take his wallet out with him. Other traits I think are important: loyalty, fairness, generosity. Okay. I remember a feeling of loss and betrayal as a young boy when used to do the advent calendars, and each day I opened them and there was no chocolate. Funny enough, Mark always had chocolate. They were rather smart. Of course, it transpired that there'd been a petty thief that might have removed the tray early on. Okay. Sometimes a good husband will be called to make important, wise decisions. Okay. Again, Mark is very good at his decision making. Has some great ideas, like when he was on a tour for Africa and he was spent his birthday in Zimbabwe. This is a country where homosexuality is an arrestable offence. This is better than being caught perhaps by a gang that might stone you. Mark thought this would be a great place to dress up in drag. We were fortunate there was a tour guide that persuaded him in other ways. Strength and courage, I think, are also defining features in a husband. And these are obviously, again, things lacking in Mark. He was staying with us in Cardiff and we had a little bed under the stairs, and apparently this ghostly figure leapt on the bed one night.
There was a ghost.
No, it's true.
Well, that's obviously where he gets his courage from. And he then spent the rest of the week sort of cowering at the end of our bed. So.
That's true.
It's true.
A good husband, I think, also should, for his wife, maintain a good level of health and fitness. And yeah, maybe it's my words. I don't practice what I preach, obviously. As a youngster, Mark was a very difficult eater, as I think that Dave mentioned. Actually, going a step further in the toilet, Dave, Mark used to hide his food in drawers as well, actually.
Wow.
But now people hide their food in drawers when Mark comes round. And actually on the eating, there's various times Mark's been caught in the middle of the night, treating himself, lurking in the fridge to various treats. I've always got a fond memory, again when he came to stay with us, of him, hands dipped in a bowl of chickpeas and mayonnaise with it all spread across his face. Yes, not an attractive feature. Okay, the final trait I'm going to explore with Mark is a strong sense of moral fibre and conviction to his beliefs. I think it would be fair to describe Mark as promiscuously pious, or maybe flirtatious in faith. Having been confirmed as a youngster, declaring himself an atheist as an angry nihilistic teen, before entering a relationship at uni which led him to study to become a born-again Christian. Although at the time he was quite a heavy boy, so I think rebirthing would have been much fun on Mum's behalf. And then most recently, obviously, in his marriage into a niece, Mark is now obviously turned to Islam. So I think Mark's covered a lot of boxes there. Whilst I'm mocking Mark's convictions here, and I don't mean it at all, honestly, I do know that actually Mark does have a dedication and belief in his life, and it is to the woman that he loves. I know that Mark is faith and devotion is unwavering in Denise, and he will worship and cherish and love you always.
Oh, he will.
I'd say something else at some point, you know.
Yeah. Don't make it happen.
No. After a very turbulent teen period, I've witnessed Mark grow and metamorphose into a kind, caring, loving, and very responsible young man. And I know that he will devote his life to making Denise happy. And I wish him a perfect and happy life together.
And you love him.
Yes, thank you. I think I should have co-written this maybe.
Support him.
I'd like to close by welcoming the lovely Denise to our family,
Yes.
and to show my gratitude for getting such a wonderful sister-in-law. I also. So shall I wrap it up, Mum? I would like to apologise just lastly for making me sick the other day. Okay, after a few days of meeting you, I do apologise. We after having a lovely conversation choir, we did this gravity swing that was truly frightening, to be fair. And unfortunately, I think Dad and I and Mark a little bit, I'm afraid, convinced you to do it, and it was a bad choice because Anise unfortunately was very sick for the rest of the evening. So I am sorry, Anise, but well done for completing it anyway. You have passed the archer initiation process. You are one of us now. So please, everybody, raise your glasses again for Mark and Anise.
Mark and Anise.
Oh, another kiss.
Yeah, they do a song out with that. Okay. Okay, apparently it's now time for... Oh, okay. Apparently now it is time for a musical interlude. So I think Anthony and Sarah are going to sing a song for the happy couple. I do.